Today I'll be analyzing Tito Ortiz versus Chael Sonnen fight. Coming up. Hi, my name is Mark Leithner from MMAcoach.net, where we teach you how to train smart and not just hard. Today I'll be analyzing Tito Ortiz versus Chael Sonnen MMA fight. The main event of Bellator 170 was Tito Ortiz versus Chael Sonnen. It was Tito Ortiz's last fight and he retired afterwards. He defeated Chael Sonnen by a rear naked choke, and in this video I will be analyzing what went wrong for Chael Sonnen and what went right for Tito Ortiz. The fight is underway and they're exchanging punches and some kicks as well. Now Tito will go for a single leg, which he will get, but Chael has a headlock and Tito is trying to circle him, but Chael is able to sweep him and he will come up on top. Let's see that sweep again. So far so good. Chael has top position and he's trying to get the Darce choke or to put Tito on the floor on his side. But Tito is having none of that and he's defending well. See what happens next. He's trying to get the Darce choke, but Tito is probably too big for him and he's defending well, so he doesn't let Chael take his back, and now you see him attempting an arm-in guillotine choke, which failed because Chael didn't hook Tito's body with his leg. So Tito was able to cartwheel out of Chael's guillotine. That was the turning point of the fight, and because of this mistake, Chael Sonnen ended up on his back, where he stayed until the end of the fight. Let's look at that guillotine attempt again. So Chael Sonnen's left leg should have been on Tito Ortiz's body. Like this. I personally don't like the arm-in guillotine because it's harder to get than the regular one, but people finish fights with it all the time. Tito was then able to pull his head out and proceed to pass Chael Sonnen's half guard, and BJ Penn was the one who showed him that pass. Here is Tito's explanation.
I was working with BJ Penn about a month ago, and it was half guard pass, half guard smash pass, and he goes, all the white belts do it basic, you can get anybody with it. And it happened tonight. It was like a dream. It was just like butter. I just pushed the knee down, slid, I had mount.
Sonnen is now in mount, but he's defending very, very poorly. Tito Ortiz has a low mount, a sprawling mount, and he's trying to deliver elbows to Chael Sonnen, which he's having none of. So he turns his back to Tito and Tito takes back mount. Let's look at Sonnen's mount defense again. See, he's propping on his hands, trying to sit up, but this is not a good way to escape the mount. Another problem with Tito's mount was his crossed ankles. It's very difficult to escape the mount if the top guy has crossed ankles. Therefore, Chael should have stepped on his ankles with one of his feet to untie them, and then tried some of the mount escapes, like these. Giving up your back from mount like this usually happens much later in the fight, when the bottom fighter is very tired and he cannot escape the mount properly, which is exactly what happened to Conor McGregor against Nate Diaz in their first fight. So this was a stamina issue, but in case of this fight, Chael got mounted very early and his technique should have saved him. Tito had crossed feet also in back mount, which is not a good thing to do, because you can get submitted by the bottom guy, which is exactly what Chael Sonnen attempted, but it's not very visible from this angle. I believe he mentioned that he was trying to do something with his ankles during the post-fight interview.
He was behind me, I was trying to fiddle around with his ankle and I was putting pressure, and I asked him afterwards, hey man, was I close on that?
This is what he wanted to do. But he was unable to finish it because he only caught one ankle instead of two. Another viable option to escape the back mount was shrimping out and attempting to turn towards Tito. And if he attempted that, he would most likely end up again in mount, but at least he would have defended the choke. Ortiz was then able to choke Chael Sonnen out, and although it was not picture perfect under the chin, he was able to exert a lot of pressure and make Chael Sonnen tap out. This was a very good performance by Tito Ortiz and a great way to end his career. While some have criticized Chael Sonnen for his lack of heart in this fight, I don't think that's the case. What contributed mostly to his loss was his lack of skill in certain areas, namely mount and back mount. And don't get me wrong, I think Chael Sonnen is a fantastic fighter with great grappling skills, but those skills need to be polished some more in the positions I mentioned. What did you think about this fight? Was there any other factor that was important for Ortiz's win? And what did you think about my analysis? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like a more in-depth MMA training, check out our store. My name is Mark Leitner from MMAcoach.net and I will see you again very soon.